that those shouting about Troy's alleged
What is good, everybody? This is a special no filter edition. That's basically how I can say it. God compelled me to do this video. Listen in the background while I get some shit.
Africans heard echoes of the same condescension that has been used for decades to justify coups, invasions, and puppet regimes. But the winds have changed. This time, the accusations have not weakened Troy. They have made him stronger.
Listen,
they have turned him into a
this is some big shit happening right now. Wakanda's finally uniting as one, and we're saying fuck everybody in there. And the French, everybody's trying to been taken over forever. It's time for us to utilize our own country and our own resources, baby. Do you know what you're hearing? I'll shut the fuck up. Listen.
Discredit and dominate our blood. Every time they try to slander leaders like Troy, they only succeed in raising his stature among Africans. For Troy himself, this is a powerful validation. It means his leadership has ignited something deeper than politics. It has lit the fire of African self-respect. For Burkina Faso, it means a turning
It's that Wakanda blood, baby. Everybody thought I was sucking Donald Trump's dick. Oh no, I'm just going with frequencies. I like what Donald Trump's doing, but
one of unity, strength, and unapologetic sovereignty.
Put on my Wakanda bracelet.
Is on the ropes, not because
Bingies.
of military defeat, but because it's more
Fully activated.
The hypocrisy is glaring. How can the same nations that stole Africa's wealth now lecture on government?
I mean, no, the lighter.
How can they accuse Troy of mismanaging gold while
Not the light, the light turd.
trillions drained from the continent through
Oh, it's on my chair.
deals, tax havens, and corporate looting? It's too late for
Shut it.
damage control.
That's the lightsaber toss right there. If I dropped that,
Not with guns,
this planet would have been in some danger.
but with vision. Ibrahim Traore has become more than just a man. He's now the embodiment of a dream many Africans hold dear. A continent free from the chains of neocolonialism, proud of its heritage, and ready to chart its own course. The West may try to demonize him, but Africans have already decided. They've seen the mask slip too many times. They've learned the language of propaganda.
Yeah.
And they are no longer afraid.
Learn the language of propaganda. Love that.
In the end, the West's desperate attempt to vilify Troy has had the opposite effect.
They got a black version of General Powell in this bitch trying to convert us to make him think he's a bad guy. That fake General Powell, that bitch. They tried that trick way too many times. They did it with Obama. We love Obama, but that didn't work. He didn't bring change. Sorry, but Obama didn't bring that much change. All we got was an Obama phone, and I'm still using that bitch that's cracked. Get the fuck out of here. Obama. I love him, all right? But he married a man. Okay, guys, it's over and done. He married a man. That's not a Michelle. That is a Michael. Yes! I love this show because I'm popping all your bubbles. Everybody that thought that was a woman forever, and they killed that woman that, I forgot her name. That comedian that called her out. Oh, you mean Michael Obama? Yeah, and then they killed her the next day? No, I'm not getting killed. I am a god. So I'm telling you, Michelle Obama is a Michael Obama. No change besides that, okay? So let's get back to it. Because our country, our motherland, is uniting finally. And this Western civilization, confirmation bitches, is trying to brainwash us to act like we're going to turn against our own kind. No more, because I'm knowledgeable, more knowledgeable now since my brother from another mother is here telling me about this shit. Word from my sponsor, you goddamn right. To get your popcorns and cover your little Jimmy's ears. Because this is one of the most powerful episodes of No Filter ever. And if Agent Smith cut this off, you know what it is. Look it up. I already did a little snippet videos. I am tired of being labeled as a whitewasher, a house Negro, and whatever else you guys want to call me. Hey, he's right for Trump and shit. Put your fingers up your ass deep and twist it. I'm with my motherland. I've been with my motherland. I've been saying I want my 40 acres and a mule. I want my reparations. Stop you guys being house Negroes. I'm still going to post up me and my vacations. You're nervous. You always been nervous. That's why you need a nigga like me to tell you this shit. I ride with Putin. Yes, I do. Because he said Black Yeshua is here. He's praising Black Yeshua, his whole country, Russia. And I'm going to Russia, too, because they got some bad bitches. And fuck it. Oh, they arrested that one girl from the NBA. WNBA, right? That was all a ploy, too, so they can do an exchange for a killer to come to our states and do some shit. Y'all don't know shit. God, I was about to use the joke, kill you, C's. No, right? Y'all don't know shit, do yous? The video before, I took a screenshot of, I hate butchering names, so I'm not even going to say his name. The gentleman that, say his name, what's up, brother? What's it? Ibram?
Yeah, Chure.
Chure. Ibram Chure. Forgive me, y'all. I'm so sorry I butcher names all the time, but you know I come with a loving frequency. The video I did previous to this one shows the gentleman I'm talking about, and it does a timeline of the dude from the 80s that got assassinated. Yeah. Because he was doing the same damn thing, just like he assassinated the Black Panthers that created WIC and feeding all the kids, confirmation bitches, and then you fucking killed him and Freddie Hampton, and then you just restructured the program, and then you put it under government welfare, and you guys act like you were the originator, like you act like you created the original newspaper, but you got it from us. I'll smack a bitch. You don't get anything originally. You always steal it from us. All the patents and electricity, you gave it to Thomas Edison. Now it was us. He stole it from a slave, and then the slave can't copyright anything. He doesn't know what a patent is. So you came in there, hey, good job, Tommy. Okay, and then you went back in your notebook and you stole this shit like you always do. It's our time, baby. Total restoration season's here. You scared to be who you are? Look at the window, okay? Hug your kids and get your final affairs together. I think I said 2 videos ago. Can I say it, God, please? Please? Damn it, you're lucky I can't, because I'm still here with you. Okay, I'm going to ride with you. I'm going to be that cat. I'm going to be the hero that you never appointed, but I'm going to be the hero the world needs. Okay? I'm the brave one. You can cuss me out. I'm the tomato shirt, and then the next day you're hugging me. Oh, thank you, God. Alonzo. And the next day, fuck you, Alonzo. I'm that guy. I'm just the balancing. I'm the Libra. I'm a scale. I'm the vigilante. I can assimilate all the emotions that you can't, or you not willing to do, but you have a family, you got a job, whatever, you're in your bubble. You're just in your bubbles like I was before, playing PlayStation and chasing ass all day. I didn't care about saving none of you guys. I didn't like none of you. I used to steal from you guys because I didn't like you. Okay, I didn't like you. I stole from you. Then I tried to steal from a bank. I did steal from a bank and I got arrested. Okay, that's my karma. Okay, I'm like Joseph from the Bible. I did some shit. No, Joseph was good. His brothers were jealous of him, and that's why they sold him off to slavery. I just watched that movie today, had me fucking bawling, crying again. I'm a crying little bastard these days. I'm oh my God, getting on my knees and saying, God, I ain't shit. Please keep on giving me discernment and clarity. I love it. Because I watched Joseph, I'm about to watch Moses. It's like, I used to make fun of these movies back then because the devil was jumping at me. It's like, we don't need to watch no Bible movies. Rico was like, hey, watch the 10 Commandments. I was like, fuck the 10 Commandments. I don't need no 10 Commandments in my life. I'm about to get these 10 Chiefs and some 10 bottles or something. That's where my brain was, a piece of shit. Low frequencies, though. Sometimes I still entertain that guy, but he's in a cage now because we got to fucking raise our vibrations. Now I'm on 5D, 7D, 9D shit. I'm having the most vivid dreams. Fucking Mother Nature's talking to me. I'm talking to skinks, and now they're coming closer to my hands every day. Butterflies, bees, hornets. It's just, it's crazy. It's very crazy, but awesome. As 4-4 notification pops up on my screen. If you know, you know. Archangel Michael, thank you, brother. Archangel Gabriel, thank you. My ancestors, thank y'all, man, for letting me know I am a true Aquaman, and I'm connected to nature. And Tiamat, Mother Tiamat, thank you first and foremost. Am I going off topic? No, I'm not, because the foundation always starts with who you are and who I am. So if you understand that frequency, then everything makes sense. My boy showed me a video today. How prophetic is this? I had the best sleep in my life today. Got up pretty late. Didn't even jerk off. My D was hard as shit. Did I say that around you kids? Yes, I did. It's no filter. I told you get them out the room. So I was looking at my notifications like they're popping up now. And then fucking Putin standing next to that. Damn it, I should punch myself. Standing next to my brother. He should just be on the damn show. I tell you, he's just a guy. Everybody has a researcher. I need that sometimes. Like, hey, man, what is that, Susan? Oh? Just to keep the show flowing, but there's no filter, so I'm going to show you my fuck-ups. Standing next to the Wakanda man, my brother, my general. Okay? I'm a yuffer in that area, but you know what I'm talking about. So I was looking at my notifications this afternoon after a good sleep. Vivid dreams, I wrote them down in my dream notebook, too, so I got to decode that. And then a notification came up with Putin, and then it said, watch this before the video is deleted. I was about to clear the whole notification. I was like, all right, Putin doing another video. All right, or Trump. I always bypass the politics shit. I don't even want to get involved in politics. Be something about to become a private banker. So, like, everyone's stuck in the 3D world. I really, see, that's the devil telling me I didn't care about you. I really was saying, I already told you how to get out this, of that world, but you guys still want to play in it, but get back in your cage. So I saw that notification today. I was about to delete it because that guy was telling me, fuck it, we don't care about politics. Let him burn. But I was like, nah, I love everybody. And when I was about to burn, I've had this angel name, I think his name was Damani, stick his hand out and pull me out of a few fucking trenches. You shouldn't be chilling with Freckles. I was like, fuck yeah, I love Freckles. You shouldn't be chilling with Pistol Pete. I love this guy. And then I'm like, clink, clink. Every time he tried to warn me on some shit, I ended up in the Joseph pit. Every time I was the devil, he was like, you better stop. I didn't want to change my perspective. But after all of this, and then he saved my dad's life, which he didn't have to do either. Then I tell him to fuck off so many damn times. And then I'm like, the guy was like, what are you doing? This guy is one of the reasons you're here now. And I was like, I know, I need to pay that man respect, true dignity. And he brought me this video today, prophetic message. So I was about to see, I'll come back to the foundation. Thank you, Spirit Team. I was about to delete that notification with Putin on that joint. Something told me to take a screenshot of it. And this is how God talks to us all. I didn't see any relevance in that screenshot. I took it at 2 o'clock. My boy comes over just a little bit ago, and then he puts on this video, and he was talking first. He's like, yo, have you heard about such and such what's going on in Africa? In my mind, my spirit knew, but I didn't know. You know what I mean? If you know, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm spirit, like I was like, I started paying more attention when he was talking. And then he put the video on YouTube, and then God stopped the whole world. I was like, pfft. And then I was like going through my roller and went to the screenshot. I was like, this is the relevance of it? Then I thought I wasn't going to really care what he was putting on there because I still had my attention on my God videos in my room. This is how the devil plays with distractions. So I was like, okay, I'll entertain him. He puts it on, and all of a sudden my spirit was like, you better entertain. This is more than entertainment. He's telling you your next mission. And then all of a sudden I saw me suiting up and shit. I was like, oh man, is it like this? He's like, yeah. You're going to be joining that cat with Putin with your boots, and we're going to start bully-footing. I'm like, and spreading your word? Yep. So it's that season. You ain't going to be seeing no more bare chest until I'm on the beach with my AK on my chest. Like, all right, another mission. Where next? Spiritual warfare shit. That's what we in. Now it's time to hit the boots. Boots to the ground. That's what this message is for. It's boots to the ground season. Genosha, all that. We here, and we're here to stay. We unifying all of our brothers and sisters. First and foremost, the frequencies out in the air, we're not letting that frequency disappear no more. Forgive me, I leave the window open, so sometimes there's gnats that come in. Yeah, and that download was necessary, needed, and I needed to tell my collective that. Don't be scared, but it is what it is. This is all truth. All fear must go. When you're with God, there's nothing to fear. It really is. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just slap bitches. Forgive me, I'm just getting me some agua real quick. So if you stare, you can stay over there. That's basically what it is. We ride. We're not gonna let no Western civilization. We're not gonna let nobody pull no fucking propaganda on us no more. That shit's so in the 60s, just like the video said before I even did this video. It's like, we're done the propaganda and all this fucking okie doke and oh man. No, we know your ploys. We know all your tricks of the trade to try to have us divide. Confirmation bitches. We know all your confirmation bitches. We know all confirmation bitches. We know all confirmation bitches. We know all your tricks. You ain't getting past us no more, and I'm not going to be looking at my brother and sister and looking at them as enemies no fucking longer, okay? You did that for way too fucking long. No fucking longer, period. Mic drop, all that shit. Frank Castle face season, all that shit. Wakanda Killmonger season, all that. All the smoke, for real. We ain't talking about advocating killing. We just talking about uniting, unifying, in unison, working in concert. Loving one another, sharing resources. No more of this fucking poaching, killing, self-genocide. All that shit's out the fucking window. You had us doing that for so fucking long for these blood diamonds. We're looking at more of our resources with more value than our own brothers and sisters. That shit's going to be done. This dehumanization tactics you've been doing for us, confirmation bitches, that shit's done. All your tactics to keep us cold-hearted on your low vibrating reptilian frequency is done. We rise up from here on out. We're sitting in Conan chairs, motherships, coming in with the Galactic Federation and eradicating all you motherfuckers. It's John Constantine face season. So all you little scary motherfuckers, you don't want to join the union, stay over there and spectate. We got plenty of snacks and popcorn in the concession aisles. We don't need no more scary, nervous cats messing up our operation. So this is a fine line that's drawn right now. The fine dichotomy line. What side are you on? You're on God's side or the devil's side. And we all are one. It just depends on what frequency you set every day. What's your intention? You want to help Mother Earth or you want to destroy her? You living in this place called the United States, there's nothing united about it. And I'll drop it off on that. I want you to think, do your research about what's going on in Africa, and don't let these politicians filibuster you and put in false. We're not even done yet, actually. I think my boy told me about some woman that saw some little 5-year-old digging in a purse, and then she called a little nigger baby, and then she raised a similar GoFundMe type platform, and she got up to $1 million. And there's somebody else fighting against that company to release the funds to this racist lady because it should go against their guidelines. And then the owner supposedly got on there and was like, oh, well, you know, she did get her purse snatched and yada yada. So without him saying it, he's saying he supports that lady calling that little 5-year-old a nigger baby. So I could just leave you at that, like as a Saturday Night Live I don't know, a little skit or something. I don't even like calling it a skit because it's not funny. That's some real shit. I could leave you on that. But it wouldn't be no filter without me talking my shit. So let's talk about that situation. Okay, let's paint the Bob Ross picture. I don't know anything about the story. I'm just going off how I feel about this. There's no filters to really show ever, hands down. We have no FCC, nobody in the back booth saying, hey, you better stop. Hey. Fuck everybody and fuck your feelings. I told you that 2 episodes back. We don't care about your feelings. We only care about God's feelings. We care about stopping pedophiles, stopping raping kids, stopping sexual assault and prisons and all this shit, stopping arresting innocent people just to get $32,000 a year that my boy dropped those numbers on. See, I could have just confidently said that like I knew that shit. I didn't know shit. He told me that shit. All right? So these prisons are making $32,000 off every individual off of free labor. They need some silver dicks up their ass and broken off in 2. We need to talk to them cats, all right? If you guys don't know anything about how the prisons work, look up the Netflix series called The 13th. I think it's called The 14th Amendment or something like the 13th Amendment, something like that. 13th or 14th. Look it up. It breaks it all down. It made me sick to my stomach and still does. So we're going to eradicate all these little corporations making money off our blood, sweat, and tears and death. This death culture is done. All this nasty, devilish music shit that people keep on participating in, but at the same time, artists are dying, and then you fucking woohoo and cry and shit, and then at the same time, you're buying an album that still perpetuates that same vibe and vibration. You need to kill yourself because it's just maddening. It doesn't make any sense, okay? Think about what you're doing in life. Think about where your heart and your alignment is before you say one thing and then you oxymoron with another action. Yeah, I care about God, but you're listening to like some other artist that's talking about fuck God. You get what I'm trying to say? Don't have one foot in and one foot out. We only vibrating on God frequencies now. That's why I'm very isolated. I like and love everybody. This guy wants to grab the microphone. Here you go. We don't like weak people. Never have, never will. This guy over here likes to fucking please you guys. Always has and always will. We see your situation as a social construct. Your situation, which my situation was, and that's why I'm so angry at the world, is because we were taught to believe that everything that we did believe was not a belief, and we were taught to believe that our instinct was not an instinct at all, and that we were labeled as crazy. We were taught that ADD was a form of fucking brain, mental, what is it called? A mental, I forgot what it's called. Mental sickness, mental illness. Pharmacies are loving all these labels are coming up with. These are just our natural frequencies that we were taught to dismiss, or we were the oddballs, we were the lepers. So we got sensitive principles all the time. We were labeled as the bad guys. The bad guys, get the frog at your throat. Talk with your chest. We were labeled as the bad guys, the cheaters, the thieves, the ones that could start riots, the ones that see through the bullshit, the ones that are like Rage Against the Machine. So we threaten everybody because we see through the mask and the facades. Hence, I'm in a cage now. I'm still controlled to a degree because if not, here's your microphone back. Yeah, so we leave that up to your imagination. So we leave him in the cage every now and then to keep me balanced because I love everybody. I don't like even talking this much shit, but I do because I realize I've been lied so much to be tamed. Because if I'm not, guess what I'm called? And I'll leave it as a mic dropper. The angry black guy. Let's think about that. You know how many people stop doing what their instinct tells them to do because they don't want to be labeled the angry black woman or black guy? You know how powerful that is alone? Not to me anymore. I love it. I embrace it. I'm like Bane. Shit, I was born in the dark. So many people allow society's labels to keep them stuck in a mental prison. Shit. My beginning of my mission, I had, let's just say, 30 disciples with me. Guess how many disciples I got left now? I'll let you guess. I can only count it on one hand. I know people out there, oh, Zo, you know I ride what you know I do. But you got to ask yourself this question. Are you only passionate when you talk to me about issues? Or are you passionate before you tell me about it and you put it out to the world so the world knows how passionate you are about it? Are you a closet passionate guy or woman? I wanted that to come out smoother. Are you just in the closet passionate? That's how I wanted to say it. You know what I mean? You're in the bars with your friends and shit, and you're at your break rooms, and you're in the water cooler area, whatever it's called, you know. Hey, man, you hear about such and such, this politician doing this, and boom, 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 bada bing, bada bing. Then you guys all passionately talk about that same issue, and then you leave that same room, and then someone's talking about it on like one of those, like, they say it loud enough so they can get the opinion of others, you know what I mean? Them brave cats that stand on tables in the lunchrooms. Hey, what do y'all think about Principal Willie? I think he's an asshole. Fuck that, right? Just to see how many other people are as brave as that person. And then you hear that announcement, and ironically, it was the same topic you guys were just talking about in the break room, but none of y'all voice your opinion when the opinion counts. So everybody else is fucking raising their hand or just shrugging it off. And you three were so passionate and brave-hearted William Wallace chest in that cooler room, the break room, but you are soft as cotton now. You're in the POW chair, strapped up. You got duct tape on your mouth. The cat got your tongue. I mean, what's going on? Yeah, I hit somewhere, right? I hit home on that joint. You know why? Because I've been there too. I would talk shit with my boys sometime. It was a period ago. Probably school. And then that situation, ironically, God would say, all right, Joe, you talked all that big shit. I'm going to put it in real life. It was probably some bully shit. It was from some fighting shit. That's what it was. I was talking to my man, Chuck, man, fuck that dude. Fuck that shit, dude. And that dude would walk past the hallway and my chest would tighten up like a little bitch. I'm like, I didn't know what it was. But now I do. It was fear mixed with how can I say this? So it's fear mixed with excitement and an unknown emotion. Those that know, you know what I mean? Have you ever been scared of yourself? We're 23 minutes in, so I'm gonna wrap this up soon, but this is a good download. Have you ever been so scared of yourself when you get so mad, you know what I'm saying? You get them comic book strips. See what you would do in the comic book world of Stan Lee, and you're like, thank God I have the power to entertain that only in this realm. But if I get that mad, that may just happen muscle memory, man. And then at the end of that shit, someone's going to ask me what happened. And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be for the smallest thing. It's like, because they didn't say hi to me. Like something like that. And you're like, what the fuck? So you would fucking bada bing someone because they didn't say hi to you? Yes or no? Yes, because I was so traumatized and I let certain things slide for so much. I built it up in a compartment in here, and I formed PTSD based off something I didn't address in 1983, right? Maybe a girl didn't look at me right or something, and this guy's in the background doing distractions to try to throw me off, right? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay focused like Daniel, you know what I'm saying, and the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, you know, rinse off, wax on, wax off type shit. You gotta stay focused, Kill Bill shit. So like, if an issue happened to me in 1983 that I didn't have the balls or the comprehension to address properly, and I dismissed it all those years, that can make me socially awkward in some other situations, because if that situation looks like it's about to pop up again, somewhere in my subconscious tells me, okay, I gotta act like I'm busy, grab my phone, or leave the situation because I'm scared to get my heart scarred again. So like, every little thing in your life, if you analyze it properly, can hopefully evaluate why you are the way you are. It takes some isolation, okay? I hate to always bring this up, but no, I don't. I've been in jail a few times, and my dad worked a lot, so I was left at the apartment a lot. My brothers were older, so they would always be off with their friends. My dad gave me the responsibility to hold down the apartment, and I was like in fourth grade. It was crazy, but it was like, but I understood because my mom in the United States, before we went to Turkey in '91, she was overbearing. Like, she was going through multiple sclerosis. I didn't understand now, but she didn't want us to go outside. She was scared of everything. It was kind of like What About Bob movie. Every time he twisted the doorknob 3 times, and then I was so young I didn't understand what he was doing. But it's a mental disorder. It's like a Rain Man function. The Tom Cruise movie, The Rain Man, Dustin Hoffman. It's like Russell Crowe in The Beautiful Mind. It's like it's a term they call people that is like, oh, I hear it in my mind's eye, but I can't. No, I'm cursing myself. It's not coming to me. But it's like seeing numbers in your head float around, or reading a book, skimming through it, but you have a photographic memory. And you can capture things like that. A non-savant. It's like something like that. That's the term I think it's called. It's just like you can just walk in any room and and you map things. But you're socially awkward. You really don't know how to speak because your brain's always calculating things. So when someone asks you something, you're like in space. You don't know how to read the room at all. But if someone asks you something like, someone pulls out an encyclopedia and asks you how to break, you know what I mean? Like, you would know how to define everything. You're unique in that world of knowledge. But when it comes to compassion with someone else, you lack compassion because you don't know how to compute that compassion. You're all about computing the sums of numbers. That's that. Where was I getting at that? I think I brought that up for a reason. Spirit team will bring it back, whatever. What were we talking about earlier? Damn, see? That's how the downloads come. They come and go. 2,000 years later. Saw my girl Brittany the other day, the Cosmic Wife, and she lost her thought, and then she did a little editing saying brain blank. She was just sitting there like this, and then the camera started zooming up, and then she used the SpongeBob 2,000 years later, whatever, and she came back on her Hello Kitty and clickety clackety. See, if I get lost, I would just pull up some shit out of my ass. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Zoe. Why did we bring up the Rain Man shit and The Beautiful Mind? Okay, we're talking about Africa unifying. Oh, Turkey. Leave my dad. Yeah. Okay, Spirit Team, good. 28 minutes in, but fuck it. It's a good download for you guys. Yeah, so some reason my dad would leave me alone in Turkey a lot, so I had time to be by myself. Okay, that helps me, Spirit Team, but why? For imagination purposes? It was a reason for that. My mind works like that. It's kind of like a brain, a beautiful mind. I see things. I can decode things. And it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. But I think I want to end the download because I think I'm attempting to freestyle too much. And I'm getting cotton mouth like a champion. Oh, I let this guy out. I let the guy out the cage, and he talked about balancing and why the world is the way it is. How we've been lied to so much. Medicines. medicines. Spirit team, you're good. I was talking about ADD and God damn, so you're everywhere. But people that know. It's important to know the origin of everything so you know why we're doing what we do. And the government and everyone that's in power wants you to think that you're crazy and that every gift that you have, exactly, every gift that you had is an ailment. So this big pharma can benefit and profit off of us. Oh, you daydream too much. We need to put you on this medication. You talk too much. You're over hyper. So we need to give you this medication. They start you off young, and then if you know it's so ill. Every year, it's like a new confirmation, bitches. So Spirit Team wants me to talk. Every year, if you look in the ailment book, there's like a new fucking disease they create. It's like diseases they create and ailments. It's really sickening when you have the time to look at it, but the devil's greatest trick is to keep you distracted. Instagram, boom, boom, right? But if you look at the book of ailments, every year they're coming up with something new. And then if you put two and two together, I wonder why they're coming up with something new to keep Big Pharma creating new medicines and shit to keep you docile so you can succumb to their orders easily because you don't know yourself. They got you so disconnected from yourself. They got you looking outside of yourself that they know the human psychology because they've been doing this game for as long as they've been in play. They're like, okay, well, we know this person's going to break at this point. They don't have a job. We separated them from their family. They're only making this amount of income. And we know criminals are developed in these environments. And they start at this age and this age because they don't have these resources, this resource, this resource. That's why they say if you ever go out, you slow down. So I'm talking to you like you know what I'm saying. From the perspective of being a survivor in the wilderness, they say if you're by yourself and you don't know where to go, always look in the sky for the North Star to navigate you at night, and always look for a place of water, because if you find water, you can always create life, because water's life. You can farm, you can irrigate the water, you can make sure it stays around your property. You will always live if you have water. Because without 7 days of water, that's a lie. I think it's 2 to 3 days without eating. It's not good, right? But you can survive 30 days without food but water. That's what it is. That's what's ill about our brain. I'm going to tell you some shit. Our bodies are designed to last 30 days, right? So if you think about it from that perspective, 30 days, why is our bodies made to last 30 days without water or food? And then we expire. We were made to be on nature, right? 30 days, because God is like, okay, everywhere you go, there's going to be a fruit tree. You know what I'm saying? It's the wilderness. You explore. So God's giving us time to find the next place of shelter, to find the next prey or be the prey. You get what I'm saying? Survive. You may have an apple right there, and then a fucking lion comes out, there's a barracuda. You drop the fucking pear, and then you start running. Hey, but you got your satchel of water. Hey, damn, Timmy, why'd you drop that? You saw that barracuda shit. And God got us for flight or fight. Okay, God's not going to give you 1 day to eat. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucked up God, right? But there's some insects and there's some animal life that only last a day. There's some other fucked up shit. Praying mantis, after they fuck. Oh, man, you already know this or you don't know this. After the praying mantis fucks, the woman bites off the male's head. That's a fact. After the queen bee fucks, I think she does the same thing to the male bee. It's like stings it or something to death, or hornets, one of those things. So think about that. The pleasure of procreating. You bust, bada bing, you get your family lineage on it. And then all of a sudden you see the mouth of the woman you were just banging her reverse roles. And then that mouth opens up as wide as you never seen it in darkness. And then you don't know where the fuck you at. You had your dick in something, vice versa. And all of a sudden you in the cosmos trying to grab her titties. You know, what the fuck? Then you see 3 fucking faces pop up like, you know where you at, boy? You know where you at, girl? You know, no. Then you're going to find out where you at. Then you're going to have Beetlejuice sitting right next to you with a waiting ticket. Mic drop. I'll leave it to you at that. If you know Beetlejuice, then that makes perfect sense. But if you haven't seen the movie, all right, guys. All right. At the end of Beetlejuice 1, he's a poltergeist ghost that comes and fucks with people, right? But if they know, there's a gimmick to it. You call his name 3 times, he appears. But if you don't, he stays within his realm, okay? Everything's realms and shit. If you know, you know. At the very end of the movie, he gets tricked to stay within his realm, and he's in the waiting room of death. So everybody that just dies, they're in a waiting room, like, what the fuck? Like if someone got eaten by a shark, they appear in the waiting room with the waiting ticket. Or they walk with their, however they died, they walk in line with everybody else showing how they died. And they go to this waiting room with a lady or somebody saying, I have a ticket, go over here and wait. And everybody's like, what the fuck, man? I'm not supposed to be dead. What the fuck? Just go sit over there. And so you're just in this big ass waiting room at the very end of Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is waiting to be seen. And so somebody was sitting next to him, and the way they panned it in the movie, you just see this one individual. That's one of the main characters, and then he looks to the left, and I think you see Beetlejuice, Michael Keaton's face, like, so I see you're waiting too. Yeah. And the fucking credits roll. It's launching this shit. You get the gist. I didn't say it. I see these little gnats, man. There's little spying gnats in this bitch. Well, I did have some fruit in here. Whatever. So if you know, you know. But yeah, it's just funny, man. Damn, the gnat threw me kind of off. I was talking about the Michael Keaton movie and shit. Baby Chase. Yeah, we just ended at that, guys. There's a side of me that's disappointed we never like fucking losing downloads. But I think this really is 36 minutes in. I don't think you guys want to look at my pretty face anymore. I know the ladies do. I'm looking at my analytics. I'm saying, all right, you guys are paying attention to them. But is that it? It's a wrap. My man's saying it's a wrap. So I think it's a wrap. So we're going to let the credits roll in a minute. He's packing up the cameras. Susan's grabbing the cooler or something. I got water. We're good. Paul's over there, too. We got to give Paul a round of applause, but he's shy. He never wants to be seen and shit. And these are all made-up characters, but the way I'm looking, it makes him look like Jimmy's in the back, too. He said Jimmy's. But see, I'm giving you guys tricks of the trade. You think I really have a camera crew in the back of this shit? Not at all. Okay, there's a lot of people like, you don't have a camera crew? Man, I have fun by myself. My imagination is so powerful. You guys think it because it's all about the illusion, man. And I'm not here to create illusions. I just have fun with myself because I've always seen Howard Stern shows and the behind the scenes of certain podcasts. I've always loved that, and I've always wanted to be a part of that. But there was a part of me that I doubted myself, and I told myself I would never be a part of that. So at this lap around in my life, I'm doing everything I saw on Saturday Night Live and everything that I've always had in this imagination. Thank you, brother. See, this is the credits. This is when they're rolling. I'm still talking, and they just cut the audio.
Fight for the truth, for the warriors that call in the name of freedom. Ibrahim Traore, a legacy that won't be erased. Let's tell a story. Let's tell it like it is.
Some people believe the audio got cut off. Love you. No Filter, the realest show ever, man. Thank you, Jimmy's. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Billy's. Thank you, Tanisha. I love you. Thank you for the biscuits. And there's some other people that don't want their names to be called out. Little Tim Tim. Little Tim Tim's in the back, too. You really fucked your cousin for the 3 lady? Yeah, I did. That cousin's bad. Sorry, I was talking a little too much. They cut my audio again. And all of them cats. And Hacksaw Jim Duggan's in the building. Got Ric Flair back there doing something funny with his nose. Yeah, that cat's still partying hard. Save me a line skis. Scott Storch is back there. He's sniffing on someone's ass cheeks. We got a whole crowd back in this bitch. It's a special episode right now. I got my man Monstar in the back. He's moonwalking on someone's back. So, I mean, if y'all want to join the No Filter Genosha League, let me know what you about. If you have special talents that you don't know how to pull out, just join the school. We got you. How do I sign up? I'll let you know. Just DM me right now with your information. Stop sending naked pictures, ladies, all right? My Bastette's not going to like that. It sounds like R. Kelly in the back. I'll be very proud if that's R. Kelly in the back. Oh my God, you like R. Kelly? I love R. Kelly. Now what he did, he pissed on some kids. This is No Filter, all right? It's a wrap.